Everybody, MiltonCraft man on a mission. Just want to stop by real quick. I wanted to ask the question, does anybody need to buy a car? They're selling them at the White House. If anybody needs to buy a car, just go up to Washington to the White House. They got a showroom out there on the front lawn. So if you need to buy a car, go out to the White House, and Mr. Trump and Mr. Musk will be your personal salesmen, and they'll sell you a Tesla. Any model Tesla you like, Tesla, whatever you call it, you like, they're selling it. Can you believe that bull crap? People getting laid off, programs being cut, people fired on the spot, Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, tariffs, all kind of things are going on, and these two clowns are up here selling cars on the front lawn of the White House. You think they care about you? You don't have a check. You don't have a job. You don't have health benefits. But this joker can take and write a check to this billionaire and buy a doggone car on the White House lawn. What if we took our products and we set up a sales shop right there? That's what we need to do. We set up a booth on the White House lawn. You think he'd buy our stuff? That's what we need to do. We need to go to the White House and set up our products and goods on the lawn and sell them just like he's doing, and see if we can make some money. Since we don't have jobs, our insurance is being cut, our Medicaid is being cut, veterans are being fired, education department, you're getting rid of everybody except the white men. So it's just crazy to watch this foolishness that is going on each and every day in this country. It makes no sense. But if you want to buy a car, like I said, you got to go to the White House lawn. Maybe we all, like I said, need to get our products and our goods, and let's take a trip. Let's go up to Washington and have a market, farmer's market, clothes market, whatever kind of market on the lawn, and see if he'll buy something from the great American people who are here suffering, trying to do right, but he's making enemies and cutting people's jobs and sleeping well at night, going to golf every other day. So maybe we need to do the same thing. Maybe we need to go up there and sell our goods and services. Well, y'all do that. Let's think about that. Let's plan a trip, set a date and say, hey, look, we're going to Washington on such and such a date, and we're having a yard sale, a goods sale right there on the lawn so that people can sell their goods and products. I mean, what are we supposed to do? This guy is not taking us seriously. Harming, hurting. I mean, think about those 1,300 people that got fired yesterday from the U.S. Department of Education. How do you think they feel? They worked years on this job, trying to do what was good, trying to help people, making sure education is a pillar in this country. And you go get the wife of your WWE wrestling to be the Department of Education, be over the Department of Education? Are you serious? Really? I mean, friends with benefits. That's all I can say. Friends with benefits. You got power. You can get people in and out of places. Like you just pardoned the guy here in Tennessee, the governor, the senator who went to jail for fraud. He gets out. He just got let out of jail yesterday because the president pardoned him for the crimes that he did. But everybody didn't get that same privilege. You don't get it, I don't get it, and there are millions of others who don't get it. I guess you got to be on his coattail or know something about him or kissing his tail or what. I don't know what you got to do. I'm not doing it, whatever it is. But look at what's really going on, people. If you're not in the clique with him, he's ousting you out. If you're not saying yes, sir, massa, he's icing you out. I'm not going to ever say yes, sir, massa, because he's not my master. So it's not going to happen. But we have got to stand strong, country. We've got to do things for our benefits, because he's not going to do it. I was really upset watching that foolishness yesterday with this fool out here selling cars on the White House lawn. I don't think that's ever been done. Folks selling stuff on the White House lawn. I know they do the the Easter bunny hunt and all that, but I've never seen a president purchase something from a civilian on the White House lawn to help their business because he felt sorry because his business had a bad day in the market. This billionaire had a bad day in the market, so he wanted to stand up for him. So all those 1,300 people that got fired say, let them go to the White House today then. You're going to write them a check since they had a bad day at the office? since they got fired. So every time we get fired by your organization, we should come to the White House and you'll write us a check. Is that the precedent you're setting? That's what's going to happen to people who lose everything or have a bad day. We can come to the White House and get a check from you. So we're going to put that in stone. So remember that, people. Donald Trump says when you lose something and you get fired, just come to the White House. He's going to write you a check because he feels sorry for you. He wants you to succeed. You know damn well that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This is really a joke. A joke. You're playing with country, with terrorists. You're messing with people's lives. Food's going up. Cars are going up. What are you doing, man? I mean, this is just too much for people to try to endure. I'm tired. I'm 56. I'm tired. And those people older than me, younger than me, they're tired too. You don't know if you're going to go to work, get fired. You don't know if you're going to go to work and be put in the corner and say, hey, look, go home for 10 days and we'll think about it. That's no way to live. That's no way to even survive. But I just felt some kind of way when I watched that yesterday. And I watched this Fox News. They're lying all day long. Then you watch the little press secretary. She lying all day long. And she gets caught up. And then she's going to try to go off on somebody saying, you trying to test my IQ. You damn right he is. Because if you don't know, you don't know. So stop lying. So it's just like, you're tired of it. Stop lying. Tell the people the truth. Tell the people what you're really trying to do. You're really trying to take us back to segregation. And just be honest about it. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do. But you don't really understand, if that happens, we ain't going to lose. We already segregated again, so that ain't nothing to us. It's you going to lose. You going to lose. Like all this Doge stuff you're doing, all this DI stuff you're doing, you think it's hurting us? It's hurting your people. I mean, it's hurting your people more than it's hurting us. So you need to think about it. And they're the ones who are upset. Look at these farmers. They fire hot. They are so mad they don't know what to do. You know, but most of them who got the money are white farmers. So black farmers, what we're going to get mad about? We didn't get the money anyway. We're kind of smiling on the inside. Then you reap what you sow. But that's a whole different conversation. I have another conversation later about that. But you guys need to understand. Keep an eye on what this guy's doing. How he's doing it. How he's laying it out. How he wants to be the hero in all of this. How he is the great savior of the world, which he is truly not. He is truly not. And he's doing it off the backs of hard-working everyday people who have given their lives for this country, who go to work every day to make this country better. For you to just gut them out in a single day and say, get out. That doesn't sit well with me. That doesn't sit well with me. I don't think that's humane. I think that's a person who doesn't care about anyone but themselves. And that's not who we need in this country as a leader. Someone who doesn't care about anybody but themselves. But again, just wanted to say that real quick. But if you want to buy a car, go to the White House. They're selling them out there on the lawn, Teslas, all day long, 24/7, 365. So, but MiltonCraft, man on a mission, just wanted to come in and share that real quick. Talk to you soon.